Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in, all my fellow art and coloring addicts. This is Angie with Angie's Art Addicts YouTube channel, and I have a video today for you, which is going to be a comparison, review, I guess, and just in-depth look at how the Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils and the Caran d'Ache Super Color Soft pencils are the same or how different they are. What made me want to do this video is last night I was working on this picture here, and I was following roughly a little bit along with Color with Sammy, one of her hair tutorials, which was like of a braid, and it was like a brown to blonde ombre, and she was using Pablo pencils. And I don't have Pablo pencils, and so well, I do, but I didn't have all the colors I needed, so I decided I was going to use my super colors. And so as you can see here, didn't do too awful bad. Doesn't look as good as hers, but it's okay. That's the only thing on the page that I use super color for. But anyway, so after showing that to my friend Grace this morning, she was surprised to see that I had used the super color on there. And so we had talked in the past about, you know, the difference between the two and how they're the same. And so I wanted, you know, to make the video this morning about that. And I'd made this about a month ago when I first got these pencils here. And so what this page right here is, let me zoom up just a little bit on it without shaking you too bad. Okay, sorry about any shaking there, hon. Okay, so let me see. Do we got you on the camera here? Not exactly. I'm gonna try. I'm so sorry. I'm still working out the kinks on all this recording stuff. Okay, let me move this so I can get it down a little bit more. Okay. I think that's probably a lot better there. Okay, so I had made these during a video call with my friend. One of these is Pablo and one of these is Supra. And they are done with the same colors, the yellow, the orange, and the scarlet red. And when I made them, I had, you know, been on a video chat with my friend, and she could not tell the difference or which one was which. And the only way that she was able to tell the difference, and for me to prove to her what the difference was to use some water to show which one was water soluble. So, obviously that one was the one that was water soluble, which is the one that was the super color. But it is very, very close, and I did not do them the same, you know, on the ends there. But it's because I'm not that kind of a color. So I wanted to get this started. Let's get it started by showing you guys the 12-piece Pablos that I had ordered back. I think it was around Christmas time or Black Friday. And I have them upside down, I guess. So these are the colors that you get in them, which is ultramarine, orange, cobalt blue, scarlet, violet, lemon yellow, gray, white, purple, black, grass green, and umber. And so I have the 120 set of super color. And so I got out the same colors in my super color that was there, that was in this one. So the only difference physically that you can tell, and how you can tell the difference between the pencils by just looking at them. I will get two to compare for you. Let's say the purple and the purple. There we go. All right. So on the pencils, let's do the Pablo first. So on the Pablo, it's the gold writing. Let me see if I can flip that and get it to zoom in a little bit better. Okay, so you have permanent color, Pablo, Caran d'Ache, and this is Swiss made. And this is purple and probably German or Swiss, I don't know. Purple and then the number, right? And it has the 2 stars for how light fast each pencil is. Okay, so that is the Pablo. Now the Super Color Soft is the exact same thing, except for it has a paintbrush on it, and it says Super Color 2 Soft. And the Light Fast is the same. And there is the only thing, oh, and there's no gold ring on the bottom, so that's the other difference. So, as you can see, they are pretty much identical on the outside, except for the words. So the next thing I'm going to do is go and fill in each one of these boxes to let you physically see the comparison between each color. And let's just start on one end. Let's do the brown, or the umber, I'm sorry. So this is going to be the Super Color, and I'm going to remove that real quick. I'm going to use the flicking motion, kind of, for right now. I might change it up, but this is what I'm kind of trying to learn how to do to control my pressure. Let's see, and I think you like kind of at the end, kind of just go and fill the rest of that in. That doesn't look very good to me. I just read about that in a book. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, probably should have tried that off camera before I did that. Also, I need to put something under my paper because my desk has like water warp underneath the vinyl cover I have on it, and so I kind of get some bumpiness like that if I don't. So let's try this one more time. There we go, more smooth. Okay, this one should be better because I don't have it on the bumpy side first. So let's start out like this. And I'm actually going to be getting outside the lines occasionally without really worrying about it. And the reason being is because I want to see how erasable both of them are. And let me go back over that because that does not look very good there. Let me just erase this real quick. There's a good way for us to try it right now. This is the Super Color, and I'm going to erase it real quick. So this is like I think it's called a 4-in-1 eraser. This is the black eraser. Let's see if that does any better. It's pretty erasable. I've actually erased quite a bit of it. Now that was like 3 or 4 layers, so I've erased the Super Color quite a bit and it came out just fine. So let's try this again. Much more like it now. Yeah, that made it look like it was very different, when in fact it is not. And then switch it this way for a second. And let's try that way. Okay, so there is the Pablo Super Color, and it is in umber. Now let's do the Super Color Soft in grass green. Yeah, the Pablo. Obviously, I'm not. Oh, I need to look over a little bit more. Obviously, I'm not trying too hard. It's not like I'm really coloring anything. I'm just trying to put some color down to show you guys how similar they are or different. This is the Pablo. Now that does show somewhat of a different color there. Actually, not insanely, but it could have to do also with my coloring, but that's not too bad. But it does show more of a difference than the other one did. Now let's do the purple, or what they say is purple. Let's take a Pablo first this time. So I'm waiting right now for the book that Color with Claire did not too long ago in one of her Happy Mail reveal videos, which is the colored pencil workbook called I Love Color Pencils. And I had seen it on there and absolutely was drooling at the mouth over it as soon as I seen it. And I already have the Helen Ellington, something like that, Volume 1 and Volume 2 color pencil workbooks. And when I got those, I had swore that I would not buy another pack of colored pencils or another coloring book. If I would only buy those, I would not do anything else until both books were completely finished. And my reason being was because I was spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month on coloring stuff, and I wasn't coloring. And what I was coloring, I didn't feel good about. And so I bought those. And I think I've done 2 things in the whole book. In both books, should I say. One in one book and one in the other. And still have not done any more. So, I had a couple issues with the book. They're beautiful and they were well done. And if you're just looking how to learn how to do certain objects, it's perfect. Even though it does have a few basic things, but let me go on with this. So here we're going to do Pablo first. The thing is I wasn't a big fan of the paper quality, which is not a huge deal at all, but I wasn't. Another issue for me was that it didn't have a lot of basic stuff for beginners. I would consider myself not even an intermediate. I would definitely call myself a beginner. And so I felt like some of the things were too advanced and not enough explanation and very minimal space to try out, how to do them. And along with the fact that there was little space to try out how to do things that you were seeing her do in the book, there was the fact that most of the time when there was a space for you to be able to color the same as she did, like in the same type of coloring, object, it was a page or 2 after you learned how. Where for myself, I would learn better if it was side by side. Here's the colored image, here's the blank one. And when I seen Claire review this book, I was just amazed at how, let's do the Caran d'Ache Super Color Soft first. Anyways, I was amazed at how in-depth the book was and how good of quality it looked to be. Also because it had so many different things. Like, it doesn't just show you how to do hair. It shows you how to do red hair, blonde hair, brown hair. It shows you how to do ponytail hair, braided hair, all these different types of things. And that was not something that was in the other one. So it was really impressive. And then what even impressed me more was the price tag. So in America, on the Amazon, I think ours was $12. And I believe it's only $9 in the UK. So as soon as I get this book today, here's the Pablo. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review, I'm sorry. So that's another video I have planned on making today. Another video I have in the works, hopefully for today, if not this evening, is a review video and like in-depth look at liquid chalk markers. So I have a little small coloring, or let me see here, chalkboard that has black on one side and white on the other. And I have a bunch of different types of liquid chalk markers. Here's the Super Color in Scarlet. And so I wanted to show how those work on a white chalkboard and a black chalkboard, as well as how they work on paper. So they actually work really good on paper, and so that would be an idea of something to also use in your coloring book, or maybe you already have it laying around but just haven't thought of using it in your coloring book. So that was another video I have in the makings, and 2 more. So another one I have in the making is about water brushes. So I have, Good goodness. I have so many water brushes. I have Caran d'Ache water brushes. I have Tim Holtz water brushes. I have Faber-Castell water brushes. I have Derwent water brushes. I have Pentel. I have so many water brushes. And even like the Zig and Kuretake, I just have a crap ton. And so I wanted to make a video comparing them and giving my input regarding them. And so that was one. And then the last one that I have in the making, or planning on making soon, that was my Pablo, is the video showing 4 different types of cutting boards, plastic cutting boards. And it is going to be to show you, here's the Pablo, to show you the difference of how the different types of materials or different brands work. And the cutting boards, obviously I'm not going to be cutting fruit or vegetables. I'm using them as a water-soluble medium palette. And it is identical to the Caran d'Ache water-soluble plastic palette that she sells, or they sell. I don't know if that's a she. Here's the super color, and this is in cobalt blue. So anyways, I wanted to make a video because I bought 2 brand new ones of 2 different brands, types, the other day. And so I wanted to do that online on my video to show you guys. So anyways, that's a little highlight of what's to come soon. I also ordered this morning a light bulb from OttLite. I'm sure a lot of people here watching this are familiar with OttLite. Let's do the super color first of orange. So what OttLite is, if you're not, is a specific brand of company that creates lamps and different things like that. And they specialize in creating a light that is giving you the best daylight type light, which makes things clearer without you having to strain your eyes. They don't get hot, lots of different things like that. I do believe these still an LED. This is Pablo, but it's a cool light where it doesn't get hot, and it's also just very clear. And they sell a lot of the like magnifying lights. That's personally what I have. I have like a 5-foot, I think, magnifying OttLite here at my desk, and it works good. I was wanting to get a second one of a different type and decided I wasn't going to spend that money right now. Let's do Pablo first, and this is ultramarine. So I was doing some researching, excuse me, and I seen that they sell light bulbs. And they're supposed to be replacement bulbs for certain lamps, but after looking at my research stuff, they fit a standard light bulb socket. So you can buy a normal light, and if you wanted like one of the gooseneck ones where you can bring it down close to the page. Now see, that's what I have. This is the OttLite. You can see the thing right here, and you just have the button right there. My glass is dirty right now. Let me wipe it off a little bit better. It probably looks horrible in the camera. I get up close to it when I'm looking at stuff and breathe. So this is the OttLite, and that is the inside of it. And it is a 2-in-1 lamp, which can be made into a floor lamp or a desk lamp. Now, I personally don't have room on my desk for this big of a lamp, so, or the, you know, the base is about that big, well, about that big, so I don't really have room for it without taking up space that I don't want to, you know, take up. So anyways, I realized that you can buy the light bulb, and that's what I did. And I will get that Wednesday, and I will do an unboxing and reveal and, you know, review on that as well. So anybody who has been looking and wanting an OttLite might be able to get one for about $10. So here is the super color soft ultramarine. I got a few more here to do. And then I'm going to show you the different erasers and how they erase each one. You know, maybe one's more erasable than the other. I know that's one thing that keeps me away from my Prismas. Other than the wax bloom and, you know, that mess of it, the thing is that they don't hardly erase. I have Prisma erasers, I have electronic erasers, I could probably do 2 videos on erasers. And here is my super color gray. So anyways, I am a messy color and I make a lot of mistakes because I'm so new at it and I need something that's erasable. And so that is one of the pluses of like polychromos, is that they are very, very erasable, and I love that. So here is the Pablo gray. And I will try different types of erasers as I start using them and trying to erase some of this stuff. So I have 2 more left. Well, really just 1 more because the white really can't be done. So I'll put some black on there and try it though. Here's the black Pablo. Kind of isn't getting very black really, and kind of was hard to get black. Let's see the super color. Much more black. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, the Pablo black was not very black at all. And so, all right. Oh no. That wasn't good. Hold on just a second. I guess I caught that at just the right moment, huh? I normally do not do that. All right, so let's take a black marker. What could we use? Let's use the black marker from, let's use the Painter's black. Let's do this big one here. Or we can use, let's see. These dry pretty fast. Sorry about moving you around over there. And if you haven't had a chance to see my review on all my different paint markers, I have a video I just did, and as you can see, that does not bleed through, and you can see how black it is. That's the Painter's, Elmer's Painter's marker. Be great for backgrounds. So, is it? No, it's not dry quite yet. So, I will use those. Let's start doing a little bit of the erasers real quick. So my first thing I wanted to try was the Koh-i-Noor electronic eraser. So let's see here. We have the super color down here in the Pablo. So let's see how that erases with that. Perfect. And right here. Both of those did very good. Let's just erase a line through it. And then Pablo. All right. So maybe the Pablo a little bit better, but that also had an erased layer on it already from earlier. So let's try the Faber-Castell Perfection, and we'll do a line right here and a line right here. So we have those 2 on those. Let's do the Tombow Elastomer eraser. Let's do it right in the middle. I love this little guy because it's cheap, the refills are cheap, and you can get such tiny little areas. So that's the 3rd one. Let's try this 4-in-1. I think I got this a lick. It looked like crap right now because I've been using it, but it was really pretty in white. Okay, let's see here. It's a hard one, I'm sorry. Yeah, not really that great. I guess before I started doing that, we should have talked about the colors. I'm so sorry. Let me color in these. That's enough. Okay, let me back up real quick. So, the colors on these. So, I would say that for myself, I would say that there's not much difference. I'm going to bring it up to the camera, and again, let me fill these purples back in at least. The purple is the Pablo here. I'm such an awful video maker. I can't believe I made that mistake. Okay, and then the purple or violet. And the other color, where's it at? There it is. Okay, is Supra. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's going to give you a good example. So let me bring you in close here so you can really see good. Like I said, it's crappy coloring, but it does show you what the colors look like compared. Okay, so there's not much difference there. Now let's use the white real quick. I'll be better organized next time. Here's the Pablo. And it didn't bring up the paint, so it's just not really that great, I don't think. And here's the super color. Way better. I already knew that the super color was good. Now let's use that on a black pencil. Maybe not as good on that. That's weird. And that one is better, so who knows? Alright, back to the erasing. So that was this, this, and this on that. And then let's do the yellow. You really can't see much on that, so I think I'm going to skip that one. What is the next eraser we can do? Oh no, that was the black one. Okay. And then let's do, I think this is a Prismacolor eraser right here. No, this is a Pentel eraser. On the red is Pentel. So it kind of like leaves behind the dye shape, or dye shape, dye color from, you know, where the dye was at. Let's see, here's my eraser bag. Here is a Prismacolor Magic Rub coloring eraser on the Cobalt. Okay, so they are both erasable, just depending on what you use, I guess. Here's the Prismacolor Scholar eraser. And anyways, oh, I guess that left back a thing. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can erase the eraser mark. I have no idea why that came on there. Anyway, so you can see they're all erasable. What I'm going to be doing next is the blends. So, like I said in the first video, I had done these for a friend. The top one is Pablo. The bottom one is Supra. And I did not do them the same at the bottom there, but they are very, very similar. So the first one I'm going to do is the 2 blend. And let's see here. This is kind of where I was at before. I wasn't really sure on what blends to do because of how I didn't really have, you know, too many colors to choose from. Let's do Cobalt Blue and Ultramarine on one. Make sure they're the same kind. Let me see if my cat will come in now. All right, there he goes. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. Here's, that's a Pablo. So, super color. And, okay, so here's my 2 Pablos. And here's my 2 super colors. As you can see, so these have the paintbrush on them, and these have the gold rim, or the gold ring. And let's do the super first on these. So, I'm going to start with the dark. And don't scream at the camera while you see me doing this. I don't claim to be good at anything. So, I'm probably going to be doing something wrong. So, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, there's a little bit brighter. Alright, that's a lot better. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do it this way because you guys are on that side. I had to think for a second about what I was doing. See, this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be excited to have, you know, precise instruction on doing and perfecting. Because these are kind of the things that I have issues with learning, and I've tried just watching the videos online, and I've been doing that for like almost a year now, off and on, and really steady since November, and I just don't feel like I've got it. Obviously you can see I don't, and I think one reason being is I just don't have enough practice or detailed enough instruction possibly, or maybe just not confident in what I've learned or how I've learned it. So anyways, pretty sure that's something like what I'm supposed to do. Let's see here. It's supposed to go lighter, darker than lighter. Okay, so let's do the other side. Again, this is the super color going on this side. Sorry if you can hear my cat whining in the background. He's a fat boy and thinks he needs to eat all the time. He's the male cat licking the female cat in the cat video I posted on my YouTube. He is the youngest one out of our two cats, so he's a big baby. So let's see here. I just think bring this red back down a little bit more. Or the red. Oh my goodness, this blue. And then the blue, this side can come down some more. And go back to the ultramarine. I don't think I'm doing this right, but it's giving you an idea of what it looks like, I suppose. So any problems with the picture or the blending in the circle and the color is not the fault of the pencils, trust me. It is 100% my inability. So anyways, that's as good as I'm going to get this. So you see that dry. Now let's do the Pablo right here. And here's the dark blue again, or the ultramarine. So anyone who might watch this, I would love for someone or everyone to take the time to comment in the comment section below and tell me what your favorite water brush brand is, as well as what tips you guys find most useful. I mean the tip on the end of the water brush. For myself, I thought that I loved the Derwent most, Derwent #1. And it's used a lot by a lot of really great colorists online and recommended. So I got the #1 and the #2, and it was absolutely my favorite. I loved it because it had the best water control of any of the ones that I have. It did not leak, and a lot of the other ones did. So, or most of the other ones did, should I say. And the reason I am seeking out a new one this week, which I'm waiting on one coming in the mailbox, is because mine started fraying a little bit. And not only did it start fraying, I think that on both of them there was like maybe 1 or 2 hairs that would occasionally get shut in on the lid. And so when it would get shut in on the lid and I'd open it back up, there'd be a hair, splitting this way. And I would try to fix it, and it wouldn't fix. And so then I started cutting the hairs off at the base, and I thought that would work, and then it didn't really work. And so I'm kind of in search for another one. And so what I ordered was the Faber-Castell, it's a purple brush, Faber-Castell Memory Crafters brush, I think is what it's called. I think it was $11 on Amazon, and I was planning on ordering another set of the Derwent and just trying to take better care of them this time. And when I started going over the reviews of the Faber-Castell, Faber-Castell, it looked appealing, and so I thought I would try it. Another reason I wanted to try it was because of the water layout, I guess, or system they had laid out on there. It is just like, where did it go? Here you go. It's just like my Caran d'Ache water brush with the push button right there and the double chamber thing. Now this one has the fiber top, but this is a really good setup as well. And I knew with the Faber-Castell name and all that, and with that type of setup, it's probably going to be a really amazing brush. So that's what I got, and I think it only comes in one size, which is fine. It's fine with me, but that's the brush tip is fine. So anyways, yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week, or getting this week also, and going to be doing a video about. So if anybody has any recommendations as to what their favorite water brush is, or what their favorite tip is on their water brush and why, I would love to hear it, and maybe get some new ideas on what I want to purchase next also. Or if anybody has any questions about, a certain type of water brush, or, one they might have seen and would like to ask me about, I could possibly get it, or probably already have it, actually. I really have so many. I think I'm going to have a hard time matching these. I am not doing very good on my coloring here. I don't know how it's looking in the camera, but it's not looking very good on this end. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Okay, I think that's about the best I'm going to get right now. Let me see if I can erase some of this off the end so it don't look so crazy. Alright, so Supra Pablo, Cobalt Blue, and Ultramarine. And then let's do a three-tone blend. And I actually think I might find the three-tone blend easier. What will we do it of, though? How about orange and yellow, I guess? Or orange and red? Let's do orange and red. Yeah, orange and red. Okay, so those are not the same color, same ones. Alright, so here we have the orange and red of the Supra Color Soft 2s. Start with the red. Oh, wait, I need 3. Whoa, Angela. Okay, let's try this again. Let me sharpen this one just a little bit more, and the other one, since I've filled them out a little bit already. And what I'm using is my Holly Dahle, D-A-H-L-E 155 sharpener. It is amazing. And these are the tips that you get from this sharpener, and it is incredible. So, enough about my sharpener. Let's get the Pablos out of here. That's a Pablo. And that's a super color. Okay, and that's probably going to be a super color, and that's a Pablo. Okay, so we're going to do this over here for the camera. Okay, so red first. I went in a little bit too far on that, but I'm not expecting perfection. I'm sure anyone watching this that has watched my videos before knows better than to think that. Okay, let's see. I think you go yellow next. layered in the orange, I guess. Excuse me. And I think I just bring those other colors back in a little bit stronger. The yellow and the orange. Red here. Orange again. And the yellow again. Orange. A bit of yellow, and I think that's about the best that I'm gonna get right now. So, you see, it blends. Maybe it would blend a lot better if it had a person who knew what they were doing better than that. I will also use like a blender pencil on some, and then on half of each one, and then I will use a solvent, Damasol, on half the others. So, showing you guys how that works also. So, red Pablo on this one. Oh, I just broke my tip. That's not usual. I think I'm going to try to erase some of that real quick. And not go in so far. If anybody wants to give me any tips in the comment section on easier ways to do this, I am more than happy to hear your advice. I could absolutely use it, as you can see. Let's do the yellow. Now, I personally think they should have put canary yellow in there instead of the lemon yellow, but that's just my own personal opinion. I think that if you were trying to reach a more normal type of like yellow color, I think that would have probably been best, but who am I to say? There I go, popping them again. I got those really sharp though, and I'm pressing pretty hard right there in the middle, so. And obviously, I'm not trying to make this video an hour long, so I'm just kind of like doing it as fast as I can. And here's the yellow again. Kitty boy, stop it, baby. Sorry. And red. And orange. Yellow. That's as good as it's getting there. So, excuse me. We have the 2 blend, 3 blend, and you can see how those are very, very similar in color and the way that they do color. And so next I'm going to use a blender pencil, and I have several different types. I have the Derwent blender. I have the, sorry, I tried to throw something at the chair to try to scare my cat off of it so he would stop making noise. The Prismacolor blender. I have the Lyra Rembrandt blender. And the, one more, what do I have? Where's the other one? I have the Caran d'Ache Fulbright blender. This is the small one that I have it out. I have a full one in my desk also. And I have one more, I think. I'm trying to think. If I do, I don't know where it is right now. Anyways, so I guess we should probably try the blender that's the same brand as these pencils to begin with. So let's split these off in 3 sections. Let me grab a marker to split these off with something. Where's my little black pen I had earlier? I guess we could just use a pencil or something. Okay. Or let's use the black. So here's the black, and we're going to separate these in 3s. Oh, here's the marker. Okay, so let's separate these in 3s. So we have 1 section there, 1 section there. Okay, and what we're going to do is like 2 different types of blender pencil and then Gamma-Sol. So I'll do the blenders on top, the pencils on top, and then in the middle I'll do Gamma-Sol where you can see good. So I think I'm going to use, I know Prismacolor is my favorite blender, so I'm going to use that one. And then I'm going to use the Caran d'Ache blender on the other. So let me sharpen this one over here. This one a little bit more too. Alright, so let's use the Prismacolor on the top of all of these. So here's the 2 blend of the Supracolor on both. Definitely helped it a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to use that on here. I guess on all of them. And I'll bring everything up to the camera closer when I get, before I get done, or when I get done, should I say. I am a firm believer in suggesting the blender pencils. Excuse me. So here is the Caran d'Ache one at the bottom here. Did really good. And on this one. Oh, that was supposed to be the bottom. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. At least it didn't change anything. I guess you can't blend over another blender. Okay. Sorry about that. So there is the Prismacolors and then the Caran d'Ache on the bottom, and that's on the top. And then we're going to use Gamma-Sol. So I have Gamma-Sol put in this little dish with some little cotton pads in there. And this has been in there for probably like 6 months, and it never goes bad. And what I do is I just get my Q-tip down in there. Let's do this one right here. Start with the light. Okay, and then I'll do that over here. Sorry, I got out of there. I'm not really trying to be careful, obviously. Let's start with the dark this time. Oh no. There's my package. Goodness, give me 2 seconds. I am so sorry. Okay. I thought I was going to have to sign for it. That's why I ran. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Gamma-Sol on the bottom. One's there. Let's do this here. Okay, so here's this right here. And then on the other side. Okay, so I'm all done. Sorry about that. My leather chair was hitting my lamp or rubbing up against it. So here we go. We are done with this. So we have up close and personal. See, I'm going to bend this over a little bit. We have the Super Color blended, 2 blends, and that is with the Ultramarine and the Cobalt Blue. This is the 3 blend with the Super Color and the Pablo. The bottom is the Caran d'Ache blender, and then the top is the Prismacolor blender, and in the middle is the Gamma-Sol. Right here you have the Super Color, and like I showed my friend before, the way you can tell that is the Super Color is because of this. The other one would not do that, as you can see. So, Pablo Super Color. And as you can see with this, that's bringing the black out because of the marker. But anyways, that's the Super Color. The Pablo obviously doesn't. And then there's the color, examples that I did, and the erasability. So you can make your own decisions. I personally feel like I wish that I would have known that these pencils were so much similar with the Polychromos. Now, I do believe that the Polychromos is the same thing as the Albert Dürer in color, numbers, and types with the 120, just like the Super Color and the Pablo. And I have been told by several different people that they are exactly the same except for one is water soluble. So I would think that they behave the same way. I plan on getting a set of Faber-Castell Albert Dürer pencils to do the same comparison with in the future. So with that being said, I'm going to stop this video and start another one for my unboxing and reveal of my book. Have a great and blessed day.